Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking through the crypto markets on my 1 month anniversary party this evening on this fine Friday night in England. Hope you're all having a fantastic evening so far. I see a few of you straight in the chat so far. Very nice to see you all supporting the stream here. Hi to you Gordon straight away and Jomo Vid, Papet there, Tom, Bruno, and Steven straight away. Hello to you all. I hope you're having a fantastic evening so far. Right now, I want to start off with the short term for Bitcoin, the mid-term for Bitcoin, and then the long term for Bitcoin. Once we're done with a little Bitcoin update there, we're going to be jumping it through to some altcoins, right? We're jumping through to some altcoins. Who's ready to party, says Kane. Jumping through some altcoins. So get your altcoin requests in the chat, guys, and I'll be smashing onto them as soon as I'm finished with Bitcoin. Starting off straight away with Bitcoin, because if you were on my stream this morning, my really longest stream I've ever done this morning, 4 hours it was. Whoop whoop, says Steven. We did stream for 4 hours this morning, absolutely crazy. We were looking for a potential long position today, right? We were looking for a potential long position like so, maybe a little bit smaller than that actually. We were looking for a lovely little long position coming through in terms of a measure move up from this falling channel pattern coming through here. We were waiting for that retest, and we waited. We were patient. We didn't jump into our trade here. We didn't get overexcited, because if we did, kind of expected you to be drunk. I was thinking about having a beer on the stream, but I thought I probably shouldn't. Probably not very professional, right? We were waiting for a nice, healthy retest coming through here, and we got one. We got one coming through here, and I was like, oh, okay, right. Let me reference another time frame, and let's see what's going on here. Reference another time frame. Was waiting for that 4-hourly candle close coming through, but no. Unfortunately, guys, we didn't get it right. We didn't get it. Let me write down some requests here. We've got DOT and we've got ADA on the list first for you guys there. One for Steven and one for Eternal Blue. So yeah, we were waiting for that long position from Bitcoin, but yes, we didn't get that 4-hourly candle close, so no, that position didn't play out, and we did actually fall below that downward sloping. It was a downward sloping support line, but unfortunately, we lost the support and we dumped down. So for Jomo, right, I'm going to write down Rune, Soul, Solana, baby. There's a lot of requests there, bro. Give me 1 sec, and I'll write them down. And it gives me a nice thing to start off with, right? I know I've got a load of requests to go through, and then I can literally just smash through a load of TA for you guys, because that's why you're here, right? You're here to make money. We're here to do TA. Exactly that, right? Exactly that. Bit of cake for you there as well. Theta, cake for the 1 month party, right? Theta, please, dude, for Tom there. I was going to get a bottle of wine, says Kane. You should have, bro, you should have. But yeah, let's back to Bitcoin for now. We were going to be looking at a long position. We were going to be looking at a nice measure move to the top side, looking like this. In terms of percent for that trade, we were looking for, it was going to be around a nice 3% there. But unfortunately, guys, we didn't get there because, as I said, we didn't get the 4-hourly candle close, and we like to trade safe on this channel, right? We don't like to be aping in. We don't like to be just rushing into these trades, because it would have been just a simple stop out, and we're trying to minimize losses here. We're trying to minimize losses. Skydemex on the stream here, ready for the party, the 1 month anniversary here. Thank you very much for coming on the stream, bro. Glad to have you here. Absolute OG out here. Has been here since the very beginning. Good evening again from Indonesia, from Narania. I think that's how you say it, Narania. Good evening there. Amazing that we've gone international out here. So yeah, let me just carry on with Bitcoin here. As you can see, we are continuously falling, right? We are continuously falling, and I've got those noted down for you there, Gordon. Neelesh straight in the chat there. Some beers too, maybe. Nice mod in the chat there, guys. Say hello to Neelesh, OG from the start as well. As you can see here, we are currently finding a nice level of support on the 55 moving average. That is that 36,500. And I was saying earlier on today's stream, right? Not that one there. On today's stream, right, we have got a big point of support sat at around that 36,300. So if we do get down there, it's not to worry, right? It's not to worry, because one, we are likely to find a bit of resistance coming off here, maybe a potential consolidation period here on the midterm, because look, we've got the 55, we've got the 21, and also this pretty dominant horizontal to think about as well, right? So if we are seeing that progression to the downside, yes, on the hourly time frame, we're going to lose the 55. We are. We're going to lose 55, because that is sat at 36,496. And what did I just say? 36,300, right? So we are going to lose the 55, but it's likely that we are to bounce and potentially reclaim it in terms of a level of support and smash through that resistance there. Why says, hey Chester, hey Chester, Bitcoin is not the only thing that is smashing down under tonight. Interesting. We will see. Oh, I see. You've trolled me again. Brilliant, brilliant. I'm still at the cricket enjoying the sun and some good TA. Nice to see you there, Jay, in the chat. Lloyd Barker there. I'm kind of new to this. How long does it take to learn how to use? Seems so confusing. Do you mean trading in general, bro? Or just, well, yeah, it would be trading in general, right? But yeah, I've been trading for literally only a year and a half, bro. A lot of traders have been trading for a long, long time before they start streaming and stuff. I've only been trading a year and a half, and I know what I know. You just got to have that self-discipline. You've got to be looking at charts every single day. I presume you have a 9 to 5 job. Every single day after you finish that job, you just look at the charts. You just continuously stare at the charts, and you will get there. You just really have to be self-disciplined. No Netflix, no social media. Just cut all that out and just focus on trading. You want to learn to trade. You want to make it your job. Focus on trading. It's as simple as that. Back to this anyway. Enough about self-discipline, right? 36,300. That was the key point of support that we do need to look at in terms of a bounce point to start off with. If we are going to see that progression to the downside, yes. If we do, because obviously we have set a lower high here in terms of this trend. I wasn't surprised that we did, because look, we're just setting continual lower highs for Bitcoin, continuous, right? We're not seeing any sort of reversal in terms of the midterm for Bitcoin right now. But yes, we are looking at a potential bounce point at this 36,300 to think about, guys. I know SHIB is a meme, but since it's major dump, do you think it could be a good 5 to 10 year holding buy at current prices? I simply am, and that's your name. Not I am simply am buying SHIB. To be honest with you, bro, SHIB or madam, or them in 2021, right? To be honest with you, in SHIB, there's not actually a use for SHIB. There's no use for this currency. There's none. It's a joke at the start, right? It's a complete joke. Obviously, DOGE was a joke at the start, but yet there's still no use for DOGE. So if you think about it, what's it going to do if it's got no use? It's just going to go down. It's as simple as that. EOS there from Rob. Sorry, I missed that, bro. That you got swallowed up in the chat. Chat going fast there, guys. Sorry about that, Rob. Party great, says SkyDMX. But yeah, as I'm saying here, SHIB is not even a 5 to 10 year hold for me, bro. It's just a joke. It's just gonna go down. It was just a way for a load of people to make money really quick. Happy 1 month, 649 subs, streams up to 406 likes. Amazing, King. Keep it up. Thank you very much for the support, guys. And that was from SkyDMX there. And guys, I would not be there without you. Remember that. I would not be here without you. You guys have supported me from the very beginning. And yeah, it's you've really given me a good confidence boost in my actual stream here. I'm on coffee. Okay, I can't say that out loud. From Kane, not good. nearly got me there, Kane. Nearly got me there, bro. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin, let's get back to Bitcoin. If we do lose this horizontal level of support at that 36,300, we do rest assured we've got another bounce point. We've got another bounce point sat at this 35,543. Which, if we do lose that zone, I would be looking at a bounce point from there, and I would be inclined to say that we are definitely going to test this zone pretty imminently, as we have lost the 10 moving average on the 4 hourly here, and also we do have quite a lot of support here, and we have lost also this downward sloping resistance line, and as you can see, the resistance, Viva la resistance, is futile from this point, right? It is pretty bad, so I would be expecting at least some downwards momentum from there. We had our chance, right? We had our chance to find the upwards momentum, and we haven't. Granted, I did actually hear, it was about 20 minutes ago, actually, I did actually hear Bitcoin get mentioned on the radio, actually. I think it was, might have been Calvin Harris is selling his house, and he's like, yeah, I don't mind if anyone wants to pay me in Bitcoin. I'll accept 38 Bitcoin for my house or something, millions and millions it was. But yeah, so very interesting. And Kane isn't joking there. He meant to be a moderator, and he is smoking and doing some other stuff there. Crazy stuff. I'm not even around. I've not even been around in 5 years. I may not even be around in 5 years. Oh, Donna, come on, let's not speak like that. Chester and Hammy have taught me a fair bit, and Hamilton's webinar last night was very helpful. Yeah, Hamilton's webinar is very helpful, guys. I have been using TradingView for a couple of weeks and slowly sinking into it. Yeah, honestly, you just need to study, guys. You need to study and keep looking at those charts continuously every single day, and you'll pick it up. Have a look at Sushi from Burstap there. Let me jump Sushi on the list. I do have quite a lot on the list. Probably like nearly 10 altcoins to get through there. So I do have a nice list, guys. So I won't be taking any more. All the mods are in tonight. Happy mod, naughty mod from NX and Kane there. The resistance is futile, says Rob W there. And yeah, in terms of a bounce point, I would be looking at that 35,500 zone if we do see that zone come down. But as you can see, we do see a bit of consolidation period along that zone. So we could be expecting that later on. So yeah, crucial point to watch for Bitcoin right now would be holding this level of support sat at this 36,307 there. Very crucial indeed. But yeah, if we are going to see another wave to the upside, I mean, that's going to be brilliant, right? That's going to be brilliant. For me, personally, I'm looking a little bit bullish right now, considering we just set this lower high right now. So yeah, I'm looking a little bit bearish here. I would be inclined to say we are going to come down here. We are going to come down, but we do have quite a few levels of support on all the time frames coming through. So yeah, I wouldn't be so worried unless we see some insane G7 news come through, and then it's obviously going to dump the price massively, right? Let's protect El Salvador and invest our money in El Salvador. IMF has too much blood on their hands. Interesting. Yeah, I do think that I can't really say it right. El Salvador country, right? They have actually obviously said we're going to accept Bitcoin now. I do think they're going to have an influx of money laundering and stuff like that. Influx of people actually going there to spend their Bitcoin, to be like, I actually spent Bitcoin on a yacht or something like that. It's probably not a very wealthy country, right? But they're obviously going to have some sort of wealthy part that is going to be thriving off this. But yeah, back to Bitcoin. Stop rambling on, Mr. Sea-Dog Chester here. Let's see this bull market barrier. Obviously, a lot of people are saying, and the dollar is going to the moon. I have seen that today. The dollar has gone up a significant amount, but you need to remember, right, the dollar has actually been progressively trending down for quite a while now. So that's why we're actually seeing a bit of a pump there. It's needed, right? It's needed in the dollar. I was hearing this a few days ago that the dollar was dumping like crazy. So it's nice to see the dollar actually coming back up. In terms of Bitcoin here for the long term here, obviously bull market barrier, a little bit of explanation here. If it's blue, we're in a bull market. Imagine that from October. We have seen that progression to the upside. Very, very nice, healthy indeed. And that is why, really hope my car alarm isn't going off. And that is why we did actually see these, you see these six blue candles? They might be green on your charts, but six blue candles coming up here, and I am slightly colorblind. 6 blue candles coming up here for a monthly. That is pretty rare indeed. And then obviously we've seen this rejection coming through here. So yeah, this is obviously the bull market that we've been part of, and now we're slowly trickling into this bear market. Uncertain times coming through here for Bitcoin, very uncertain times, and I can't stress that enough. Because last time we actually saw some sort of history play out like this when we lost this bull market barrier. Sorry guys, I did a 4-hour stream this morning. I might be slipping up a bit here. But last time we did lose this bull market barrier, as I was saying before, we did progress 95% up before we had the continuation down, right? And obviously, we all remember when we saw that $3,000 Bitcoin crazy stuff there. So yeah, be prepared for this zone. And this is why this zone is really, really uncertain, right? It's very, very uncertain because we could actually progress 95% up and then have that continuation of the downside. And we know if we do progress 95% up, we're going to be looking at probably not that much there. Let me do a little price thing there for you guys. From that low point, from that, a lot of the altcoins are going to be back bullish. So wouldn't that just be the perfect scenario for the whales to be like, haha, everyone's bullish. Let's dump it again. Simple as that. They did it last year. Yeah, maybe last year. Yeah, no, 2019, a few years back. But yeah, so they did it here. So we need to be prepared for that to happen again, right? Definitely something to take into account here for Bitcoin for the long term. Let's bring up some indicators. In terms of some moving average, which we can talk about here. We've got this 10 moving average, which we're flirting with the idea of holding the support on it here. Matic, buy or wait more dump? I'm actually waiting on a short for Matic here. And I'll jump to that. I'll put that on the list for you there, Goshi Matic. And guys, if you're liking this stream, this little monthly anniversary party stream we've got going on here, for anyone who's having a beer, cheers to you. Cheers to you with my water here. Appreciate you guys on the stream. Monthly anniversary party on a nice Friday night here. So yeah, if you are liking the stream, guys, smash that thumbs up. It does help me out tremendously, right? What we on now? We're on 20 likes. Amazing stuff, guys. Really do appreciate that coming through there. Looking at this now on the daily, we could see some sort of channel coming through to the downside, which we're seeing here, and that's obviously near enough the same sort of scenario coming through on the midterm here in terms of a falling wedge pattern here. So yes, on the long term here, we actually are testing the idea of breaking through the top side of this falling channel or descending channel that we've got coming through here. Right? If we do see the resistance, Viva la resistance playing off this 21, and also the top side of this downward sloping resistance line coming through, so the bottom side of this downward sloping resistance line coming through, we are looking at swift rejection on the daily chart right here. And obviously we have seen the test come through, we have seen the rejection come through, and now we're toying with the idea of holding the 10 moving average. If we lose the 10 moving average, guys, if we lose the 10 moving average, then we're going to be dropping down some time frames. But one, we're going to be referencing these support points here. Let me look at the so yeah, it's going to be bang on like 36,298. So say 36,300 there, 36,300. We do have a nice level of support plotted in there. So we would be referencing that if we were looking at this 10 moving average here on the daily chart. If we do lose that, then there is going to be significant pressure towards the downside, and obviously we do have a bounce point here at this horizontal level of support at 35,500 to think about, right? Let's chuck in another indicator and see what we can make out of this, right? But yeah, if we are looking for the progression to the upside, which we were looking for today, right? We were looking for that long trade to come up out of a lot of these chart patterns, which we were seeing play out here. Obviously, this is the 1 hour, so a lot shorter time frame, a lot smaller channel coming through here. We were looking at a little bit of an uptrend coming through, but unfortunately, we saw that fizzle out. We saw that swift rejection on a few of the time frames coming through here, and we didn't get it right. We didn't get it. Obviously, it's not the end of the world, but it's not great because we did need it. We did need it. It would have been ideal to see a progressionary move to the upside for Bitcoin. Obviously, why no beer for you, bro? I don't know. I just don't think it'd be right to really drink on stream. I don't know. Maybe in the future. I've heard some other guys do it, but I don't know. I feel a bit dirty just sitting and drinking a beer on stream to you guys. I think that'd be a bit strange. But yeah, maybe in the future. Maybe on the 2-month anniversary party. Maybe, hey. But yeah. So anyway, back to Bitcoin for now. Apologies if my chair is squeaking here. What free support and resistance would you suggest for TradingView? I guess it's TradingView, right? Let me jump to a little indicator session for you here. If we go this one here, automatic support and resistance by a guy called getmachine.py, if that's how you say it. Yeah, sounds like he's from the other side of the world there. But yeah, so I would be recommending that, as that does actually plot in the supports and resistances for you. Very easy stuff. Does work better on smaller time frames, as you can see here. The green ones here, they are their supports, and the red ones here, they are resistance. Josh says, a nice drunk TA. Wouldn't that be funny, right? We're actually seeing a nice pump for Bitcoin right now, which is actually quite cool to see. Nice pump for Bitcoin means we're finding a lovely level of support coming through here. Not really sure where, because I can't really see it on this time frame, but we are finding support nonetheless, and that gives us a nice bit of hope there to see us come to the upside here. 88 chart, you're second on the list after Bitcoin here. So I just finished Bitcoin. I'm really nearly done with Bitcoin. Then I'm jumping to DOT, and then I'm jumping to ADA for you there, Mr. Iconic Sir. So I won't be long, or madam, or them, because I can't really gauge what gender you are. If you are identifying yourself as a gender, yeah, so I will be jumping to ADA very shortly as well. I'm away to order the strippers and for the 1 year anniversary. 1 year anniversary, that'd be absolutely crazy, bro. Probably shouldn't really be doing that, but yeah, good fun stuff there from Kane. Big joker in the chat. Very, very cool guy. Big shout out to him. He's been here from the absolute beginning here, guys. 24 likes, amazing stuff. XLM is at a low price, and that is stellar. Let me write that on my request list as well. XLM, you are near enough 12 or 13 requests away from that. So if you want to hang around for that, that'd be brilliant. But if not, be prepared to wait around for a little bit there, sir. But yeah, at this point in time, let's finish off a little bit with Bitcoin here, and then we could just start smashing through those requests. In terms of the weekly right now, we are looking at the progression to the upside. It's not looking so bad as long as we can see some sort of a invalidation of this lower high point coming through here. Hopefully by the end of the week, by the weekend, if we see some insane announcement over the weekend or some insane volatile, if we see some volatileness coming through and progressing to this zone coming through here, that'd be very nice to see a $39,485 Bitcoin. Love to you, bro. No homo, of course. A bit of hopium there. I think that is from Mr. Crown's stream himself. Big shout out to Crown. Very, very good trader there in terms of morning streams. So yeah, tune into that in the morning, guys. Crown's Crypto K, very, very good stream there, I must say. One of the best YouTubers I know out there. He doesn't know who I am. Obviously, I'm very small. But yeah, he's a guy that I do watch frequently every single morning, right? What's your take on XVS? Let me jump on the list for you there. YYXVS. And guys, I hope you're having an amazing Friday evening so far. 6:23 here in the UK. But yeah, I hope you're having an amazing Friday evening so far. But yeah, let me get to and thank you ever so much for tuning in to this party we've got going on here. Let's get to DOT straight away. This party we've got going on here, and yeah, let's get straight into DOT here. As you can see, we do have this this pretty big channel, right? We've got a pretty big channel coming through. Let me straighten up that trend. I don't know why that's gone a bit ski-whiff there. We're obviously going to go on the candle body closes here for that trend line. That could probably be moved up a little tad and go on these candle body closes. And yeah, we do have a very nice, pretty attractive channel coming through for DOT here. So we would be looking at a break to the downside, or we're pretty ambitious to say we're going to break to the upside here, but yeah, that would be the ideal scenario if we were to break to the upside. Obviously, we're going to push up the value of DOT, and that's going to be very good for us DOT holders out there. I mean, at this point in time, we are looking like we're testing the lower side of this channel, so I would be inclined to say yes, we're in the way. We're inclined to say we are looking for a break here. I am pretty bearish on this right now. If you're looking at these lower highs, right, and we're not looking at any really enough momentum to the upside to start invalidating these lower highs, and at this point in time, we're in this pretty dirty downtrend in terms of Bitcoin dominance. As you can see, we have seen this obviously progress quite significantly over the last day or so. And guys, that means for you new guys out there, if the Bitcoin dominance is going up, that basically means people are moving their money out of the altcoins and they're putting it into that Bitcoin there. And yeah, that's basically why the Bitcoin dominance goes up, right? So yeah, it's definitely a good thing to watch, and that's why Bitcoin has been shooting up. To an extent, there has been going up, but unfortunately, the altcoins haven't really been following it, right? It hasn't really been following it, and this is why we're seeing quite a few of these little downtrends playing out at this point in time, right? So yeah, a bit of education for yourself there, guys. It's a party. It's a 1 month anniversary. Can we get to 40 likes? That'd be amazing if we get to 40 likes. We hit 30, actually. Amazing. Cheers, guys. Might as well throw Doge on the list as number 14. Yep, I'll jump Doge on there for you there, Jay. Not a problem at all. I hope you're enjoying the cricket, my good sir. And yeah, so at this point in time, we're testing this current level of support sat at around this 21 zone. I would be, as I was just saying, I'm pretty bearish indeed on this chart here, and I would be expected a break to the downside here, and then a test for this zone here. You could potentially be looking at a potential little short here if you had the kahunas to get into it. But if you were, I would be looking at least some sort of consolidation here. Maybe at least a 4-hourly candle close. I wouldn't just be going on the hourly here, because if you going on the hourly here, just on the one, you would already be in, and then it's looking like you're already seeing that buying momentum to the upside here. So yeah, I would be going on the 4-hourly here, get a nice 4-hourly candle close, maybe entertain the idea for a little retest. So say we got a nice candle close here, entertain the idea for a little retest coming through here, and then the progression read to the downside, and then you could be looking at a little potential short position for yourselves there. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice, guys. Just do your own research. That's what I'm saying, guys. Do your own research. Obviously, I'm going to give you as much education as I can right now. Can you add Cosmos Atom to the list, please? Yes, I can. Let me add VeChain, please, Square. we'll do Vet for Kane there, and then we're going to add Atom. Right, this list is getting as long as my arm now, right? Cards, and then cards. And then CHZ. And then, guys, unfortunately, for now, I'm not going to be taking any more requests. But just hold tight. And hold tight if you do have a request there. And I will be getting to you once I've got through about 20 cryptos here. So I'm just going to go crazy here and just start smashing them out. So, yeah, potential short potential here for DOT coming through here. So yeah, definitely a point to watch. Would be breaking this level of support in terms of this upward sloping trend line here. And if you were looking for a nice little short position, I would be expecting a potential bounce off this zone, and that's why I would have a nice little take profit coming through here. If we were seeing momentum coming down from there and actually invalidating this this higher low point coming through here and having this trend actually play out a bit more looking like so, I would be inclined to say we could be looking at a bigger, juicier trade for DOT coming right the way down here, potentially having a juicy take profit at this $16.27 zone at this, obviously, this candle body close point from that dirty crash from before, right? So yeah, a few things to think about there for DOT, but crucial point at this point in time for this live Friday night party, it would be this losing this level of support coming through here. What is next on the list? I'm going to jump for ADA next. ADA right now, let me jump to a shorter time frame. As you can see, we have lost it. Well, that's the wrong tool there, guys. As you can see, for ADA right now, we have actually lost this falling wedge pattern to the downside. We're coming up for a retest. So yes, potential short position is nigh. It is nigh near Bethlehem, if that's the thing. But yeah, just rambling on here. Short position looking like so. Near enough come to that that measure move coming down to this horizontal level of support coming through here, looking at a potential short position of around 2% there. So definitely something to consider if we're looking at a nice level of resistance being played out off this support line, which we've currently just broken on the lower side of this falling wedge. So yeah, definitely a point to watch would be here. If you were looking for a nice little scalp to the downside here, that's something you could get yourself involved in there. Obviously, guys, nothing I say is financial advice. Do your own research before entering these positions. If we see momentum grow to the upside for ADA right now, I think ADA is toast for now, but for the long term, I am very bullish on ADA. We need a few years at least to get to where we want to get to, and for them to carry out the research that they are doing in terms of Africa and Saudi Arabia and stuff like that. And guys, if you want some more research on that, go to Cardano Africa on YouTube and watch that video. Very interesting stuff there. It's quite entertaining. It's a very entertaining video, actually, I must say. If you are bullish on ADA, right? Very cool stuff going through there. And 35 likes, guys. Absolutely amazing for you, for me there. really means the world. Let's see if we can get to 40 likes. That'd be absolutely amazing. And 51 viewers, amazing, guys. 51 people at the party. Whoop whoop. Let's see it. As you can see here, if we do see the momentum grow to the upside here, we are going to be looking at swift rejection from this downward sloping resistance line coming through here. SOL, that is your 2 away there on for your request there, Jomo. Jomo, you got about 4 or 5 requests coming through in a minute there. So yeah, be patient, sir, madam, or them, and I'll get to that very shortly indeed. You actually You've got Rune next and then Solana. That's how we're going to go. But yeah, short position to watch out for here for ADA would be crucial. Let's jump to a bit more of a longer term thing coming through here with ADA. We do obviously have this ascending triangle coming up. We've got this ascending triangle coming up here, and we are flirting with the idea of losing that, right? If we do, well, we have kind of lost that to the downside. We actually smashed through this trap zone coming through here. Pretty bad, actually. Pretty bad, actually, I must say, in terms of this downtrend. It's looking pretty goddamn awful, I must say. If you are looking for a bounce point, it would be at this at that trade to the lower side here. But if we do lose that, guys, I would honestly say we're gonna come down lower than that, and we could be looking at some sort of measure move. I don't think we're gonna see a completion of the measure move, because that'll bring us all the way down to $1.20 for ADA. That's very cheap indeed. Near enough down to this candle body close. Horizontal support point coming through here, sat at around that $1.16 there. So yeah, it's all depending. Oh no, it would be a bit further up. Obviously, we will be going on the actual point of this ascending triangle, so it would be bringing us down to at $1.25. See, it's very messy. That's why I messed that up there, guys. But yeah, if we are going to see the continuation down, I would be looking, if we were looking for a big long trade here, I would be looking to lose this zone here, and then we can have one take profit zone at this $1.35, and then after that, we can see us all the way come down to this $1.25. Crazy stuff here happening, guys, for ADA. But yeah, crucial point to watch. And as Rob W did just say, ADA is looking pretty toast indeed. Pretty bearish right now for ADA, I must say. Pretty bearish for ADA, I must say. God, the chat's moving crazy, guys. Love ADA. Chester, if crypto falls, you've got a job reading the weather. You've got a job reading the weather. That's great to know, bro. I do actually really like the weather. Pretty interested in it. I do find the Met Office pretty entertaining. I tune into that every single week. But yeah, that's something I do find entertaining to look at, and how the world and all the wind patterns work and stuff. But yeah, that's for another day. Great job, dude, says Josh. If it does dump, what do you think that BTC and ETH will go down to? Best guess. If we do, it depends, bro. If we're in this is for John here. If we are in this this dreaded bear market that everyone's losing their shit over, right? It's Friday night. I can say a swear word. If everyone is losing their shit over, right? We could be looking at progression to the downside. Wouldn't see us going really any lower than this point here, around that 20k mark. I would be absolutely outstanding if we did go any lower than that. I would be seriously shocked. And for me, if we did go any lower than that in terms of Bitcoin, I would be looking for a massive buy opportunity there. And I'm not the only one, right? I know a lot of other people. The more Bitcoin goes down, the more it's going to be favorable to buy, because we know how many people are now bullish on Bitcoin. Obviously, in this last bull run that we have seen, it's pretty goddamn juicy indeed, guys. Pretty goddamn juicy, right? Very juicy indeed. So yeah, definitely a good thing to think about there in terms of a buy position if we do get to that low point there. I mean, Ethereum, I do think we could get to a low point coming through there. Let me jump to that quickly. I mean, as I was saying earlier, Ethereum is looking pretty goddamn awful. I must say, it's looking just pretty bearish indeed. Not good at all. Ave there, let me jump that in the request list for you there. I know I said I wasn't really taking any requests, but I've just seen it and it's not already on the list, guys. So I am going to smash that on the list there. Ye a cheeky wee bugger, ye. Scottish man there, Mr. Kane, sir. ADA has really held well until now. I did see someone predict it going down to 1.26. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty peak what's going to happen with ADA. Let me jump to Rune here. Need to start smashing through these requests. Pretty much I'm going to not look at the chat for now and just get through these requests, because I've probably got like 20 on the list now, which is too much. It's too many. It's too many requests coming through. Too many. So yeah, sound like my brother coming through here. So yeah, as you can see here, we're near enough oversold here. We're pretty much oversold here on the RSI. So we're looking at that buyback, at least for Rune. God, it looks pretty goddamn terrible as well. This is not good. What is happening? What is happening here with crypto? It is just losing. It's losing all momentum. It's just pushing to the downside. Just push to the downside. Lower highs being set continuously. You just smashed through this higher low, which was the only level of support you really had. Now, I would be inclined to say, you would be potentially looking at a nice short position down to this $6.60 there zone in terms of the next level of support, in terms of the candle close here, candle body close we've got coming through here from that previous insane dump. And the way that we are looking to come all the way down to there. So let's go on the basis that you were to short it. I would be obviously waiting for a retest and another candle close, at least on the 4-hourly below this level of support here. And you were going to short it. You're looking at a nice 15% gain there for Rune. Not so bad at all. Definitely getting a flag in my book there. Yeah, not so bad at all. Let me just get the price leveled out there. But yeah, so as you can see here, that would be a potential position to look out for. Granted, you have, I think you skipped XLM. No, is that Mr. Kidney Man in there? I didn't skip XLM. You are on the list. You're just, you're probably you're 8 coins away there. So yeah, just prepare yourself for that, sir. But yeah, short position to the downside there for Rune. Let me have another Rune, because that's pretty weak there. If you were, I mean, I could do a measure move like so, all the way down to the lower side, but it's just too big, right? It's just too big. It's just too ambitious to get all the way down to this $4.50 mark. Obviously, if we do see some insane crash coming through and we do break this level here, we could be looking at another, this horizontal level of support here at $6.58. We could be looking at another short position to the downside from there around that $4.50 there. So yeah, that would be another position I would be looking at if we do consolidate and break below this zone and don't find support on that $6.50. But at this point in time, let's go for one target at a time here, guys, and that is that $6.58 in terms of a short position down to the downside. John, very, very nice of you there to subscribe. I do really appreciate that. Obviously, I'm a new YouTuber out here, and you joined the party. So Rune is having a party. Rune is dumping like crazy, and if we do see insane dumps for Rune here, for me personally, we are looking at least some accumulation zones coming through here, because I do have a shopping list. I do have a very big shopping list actually, which I'm going to be accumulating continuously over the bear market here if we do go into this bear market. And it's Matic, Rune, Luna, Sol, eGold, KSM, AR, Uni, GRT, BTC, Ethereum, ADA, BNB, and Link there. Some very healthy stuff going on there. Yeah, that's back to my list. So yeah, that's just my little shopping list that I'm going to be accumulating over the bear market if we do see it play out, right? So yeah, Rune is done. Let's get to Solana there. Get to Solana, baby. Just reminds me of Hawaii every time I look at Solana. I don't know why. Every time I say Solana, it just reminds me of Hawaii, right? And guys, I hope you're having a fantastic evening. And thanks again for tuning in to the 1 month anniversary party on a Friday night coming through here, guys. As you can see here, we are losing the lower side in terms of this upward sloping support line of this rising channel we've got coming through here. And guys, you've smashed the like button. That is amazing. We're at 45 likes there. Thank you ever so much. Really does mean the world on this Friday night party coming through here. A lot of support from India. Thank you very much, man. I've seen quite a few people from India here, so yeah, really do appreciate your support internationally. I love it, absolutely love it indeed. I love all of y'all. I love all of y'all. So yeah, at this point in time, we are currently losing this level of support, which we were holding, right? We were holding this level of support, and unfortunately, right now we are losing it. We currently actually have lost this 200 moving average as well, so I would be inclined to say that we are going to come down, but we do need to be careful of a cheeky little trap zone coming through here, and that would basically be correlated of obviously this trap coming down here and also this trap coming down here, right? I mean, actually, we could probably move this trend line down a bit, right? Let's move this trend line down. I think it's I'd probably draw on a different time frame. That's why. Yeah, that's probably a better trend line coming through there. And that near enough makes, yeah, this is all, it's all a bit ski whiff here. Let me just correct this for you guys, because it's not a channel. It's more of a rising wedge. If this is more direct, more diagonal, it's obviously not parallel, right? It's not parallel, so that doesn't make it a channel. So it makes it a rising wedge if it is like a diagonal sort of movement. Today, the McDonald's price, and yes, guys, this is an emergency. Crypto, that's the guy that tried to spam Hammy stream earlier, I think. Yeah, so don't listen to this guy. I think he's a fraud, because Crypto would not be on a guy with 650 subscribers, right? It's just not gonna happen, right? So yeah, I think this guy's a fraud. So yeah, mods, if you see him posting any links and all that stuff, get ready to ban him. But yeah, at this point in time for Sol, we're looking at finding a level of support here. We weren't earlier, as I was saying, the trend line was in the wrong position here, but yes, not so bad here. So if we do find a level of support, we are looking at the progression to the upside. Crucial we don't lose this. We're actually testing this pretty crucial candle body close from this this higher low point from here. But yeah, in terms of what's happening right now, we are seeing this trend pretty much fizzle over, and that's probably down to the Bitcoin dominance coming through here. We are literally just dying, right? We're pretty dead right now in terms of this trend. We need some sort of reversal coming through, or I would be looking at a target of this horizontal point coming down here at that $34.88. I have Hounds and Hungry at the ready. Interesting. I'll just leave you guys with the chat, and I'll just do some TA in here. So yeah, as you can see, the support point would be the zone. We do need to hold that at that $37.44 there. Yeah, he's just a huge YouTuber there at Internal Blue. But yeah, at this point in time, we would be looking at progression to the upside from this zone here. Time to buy altcoins like VeChain, ADA now, or better to wait. Ogio, it's a hard thing to say, right? Because as I was saying, in terms of this bull market barrier, in terms of Bitcoin right now, we're undecided whether we're in a bull market or whether we're in a bear market. If you start accumulating loads and loads of coins here, right, and we see it progress to the downside continuously, then the value of your portfolio is just going to trickle down continuously for maybe well, however long we are going to be in this bear market, right? Could be 2 months, could be 2 years. Hopefully it's not 2 years, God knows. Hopefully it is a nice short transition, and we do see that progression to the upside into that bull market again. But yeah, I would be cautious about even accumulating coins now. But as I was saying, I do have a nice shopping list, which I'm thinking about posting the shopping list of mine in the Telegram, guys. I'm thinking about posting the shopping list in the Telegram, because obviously I'm sick of reading out continuously. So if I post it in the Telegram, and when I'm done with this, let me write that down. Post in Telegram. Let me write that down. Post it in Telegram. And we do have a Telegram, guys. It is in the description. And I'm going to post my shopping list in the Telegram, which I'm going to be accumulating over the whole bear market if we do actually see that play out there. So let me finish up with Sol here. I would be looking at a target price to the downside if this trend is to continue down, and that's set at around that $35 here. I mean, this we do have a downward sloping trend line coming through here. It's probably better on the hourly here. As you can see, we do see that resistance play out on the hourly, but right now we're looking to test it. If we do find a bit of resistance there, rest assured, guys, look. This trend line is at the lower side of the RSI, and when we cross this 50 zone here, so we need to think we're not going to find resistance here. We're likely to break it, bounce down, find a level of support, and progress to the upside here. Okay, I understand, but perhaps I would just buy regularly some. Yeah, for me, I'd just be accumulating all the way down in terms of that bear market. But yeah, that would be something to look at in the Telegram group once I'm done there on this stream, and I will basically I'll basically post it in there, so you can look at my shopping list, which I'm going to be accumulating continuously from the research that I've done in terms of fundamentals there. But yeah, I would be looking at support off the RSI, which is basically an inclination that we could be looking at a nice reversal in the trend for Solana there. So I would be inclined to say, look, we're looking at a bit of a consolidation if we don't lose this level of support. If we lose this level of support, then the target, as I said, is this high low point here, which is this horizontal level of support, sat at that $34 there. So a few things to think about there for Solana there. And if we do lose that level of support, as I said here, we do have a little bit of a measure move to the downside here. But yeah, I wouldn't be even entering that anytime soon if we didn't clear this higher low here. If we leave this higher low and we smash the downside below this horizontal at that $34.89 over this weekend or so, one take profit would be, in terms of a short position, guys, one take profit would be this volume weighted ATR band at $32.21. 2 more likes and we're at 50. Oh my god, that's crazy, guys. Well done. That'd be a great shopping list. Jomo vids out here. But yeah, first take profit would be at that $32.26, and obviously that will change as this volume weighted ATR band comes up. And then from there, if we were looking for the completion of this measure move, it does actually correlate with quite a few higher low points coming through here. And then we obviously have this downwards level of support coming through here. That's $26. So if we do actually get down there, I would be inclined to say we are going to actually come down here as well, because it's going to be insanely bearish. It's going to be insanely bearish, and we've more or less just started with sort of invalidating a lot of the higher lows here coming through here with this insane crash to the downside, right? So yeah, a few things to think about there for Solana. Crucial point in terms of summary would be this zone here. I would be expecting a little bit of a bounce now in terms of referencing the RSI, right? Consolidatory period imminently. And breathe. As Kane says in the chat there. Hit the like button for balloons. That'd be so cool if I had like a blown up balloon or something. I wish I did that, to be honest. Maybe at the 2-month anniversary, guys. We'll see what's going on. But tonight, we're having a Friday night party all together. The community is as one. So I do appreciate you guys coming through here. And next on the list is Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic. Let's jump to that and we'll see what's going on here for Ethereum Classic. And obviously, guys, that moon there, the guy who's saying he's the moon, he's obviously not the moon. So yeah, I'm going to hide this user on the chat here because he's probably a bit of a scammer coming through then. Coming through there. You should do a giveaway based on a like count. That'd be quite cool. That'd be really quite cool. Don't think I'm at that stage yet at all. Mr. Master Gamer, sir, Mr. Master Gaming. Great chat we had earlier, bro. But yeah, we will. I'll definitely think about that in the future. MDX Crypto gets drunk and dopey during his streams, but like his TA. That's quite funny. But yeah, for me, I'm thinking it's quite 51 likes, baby. Bring out the bubbly. Amazing stuff there, guys. That's cool. That was really quite cool to see myself on camera. That was really sick. And I did want to ask you guys a question, actually. The camera, actually, the size of me in the camera, it's actually a bit off there. The size of me in the camera, bit on the green screen. The size of me in the camera, is it too big in terms of the screen? Am I taking up too much of the screen? Or would you like me a bit smaller like so, right? Would you like me a bit smaller or would you like me a bit bigger? So yeah, I would like your opinions on that, guys, whether you think I should be a bit bigger or a bit smaller. Because obviously, let's have a bit of reflection here. It's the Friday night party of the 1-month anniversary here. So yeah, great stuff with the community here. So yeah, let me guys know. Ethereum Classic for Jomo Vids. Let me jump onto that for you there, sir. Sorry, I rambled on a bit here. Guys, it is a party. Let's have some fun. Ethereum Classic coming through here. Yeah, let's let's have some fun, guys. At this point in time, I would be inclined to say, look, we've got a nice level of support coming through here, which we're currently looking at. We're flirting with the idea of testing, right? But I would be certain to say we've got our big downward sloping resistance line coming through here that we are also looking at testing to the bottom side here in terms of finding resistance. We did just sort of do that, and we have progressed to the downside from there, right? So in terms of what I think could happen here, we're having a nice bit of a consolidatory period coming through here. Tiny bit smaller. Okay, perfect, just right, mate. It's spot on, perfect. Skydomex fire. Okay, interesting. Maybe I will go a little bit smaller. I just did see my brother's one, and it was actually a lot smaller than mine. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I should go a little bit smaller and go from there. But yeah, if you guys are saying it's perfect, then I'll definitely about right size. Yeah, okay, sweet. I'll keep it like that then. But yeah, so at this point in time, you do have this symmetrical triangle playing out here, and that is for Jomo Vids there. I do remember your request in the chat there. So yeah, we do have the symmetrical triangle playing out here. So I would be looking at a break to the top side or a break to the bottom side. If you're going to break to the bottom side here, I would be looking at some sort of measure move coming through here, and it would be looking along the lines of this. And that does correlate with a massive level of support you got coming through here, right? So it's definitely something to take into account if we do have a nice short position play out. It actually reminds me of the BNB chart coming through here. And let me just bring that up quickly. Yeah, pretty much the same thing with the BNB chart coming through here. So yeah, that's definitely something to take into account. Let me jump to that Ethereum Classic again. And yeah, so that would be the break to the downside in terms of a short position there. If we were looking for a break to the upside in terms of a long position there, obviously we go on the previous trend, and this is obviously going to be the next trend. Obviously, it could be looking along the lines of this, or it could be looking along the lines of that if we see a massive pump, right? So yeah, let's go on the basis that it is like that. Obviously, all speculation here, guys, and do not just go take these trades. Obviously, do your own research. That's going to be a nice 3.94% to the upside in terms of a long position. To the downside, we could be looking at a nice 4.67%. Very nice stuff indeed. And then we're going to reference the RSI, pretty central, and the RSI near enough on the way back to central. So it's looking all right. It's looking right, guys. Crypto Naz there in the chat. Nice to see you back. Toy Wolf, nice to see you back in the chat there. You guys are just smashing this chat coming through there. Nice to see you all guys supporting. And you're here for the Friday night 1 month anniversary party. Amazing to have you guys all here. Really do appreciate the support. 50 likes out here. Very cool stuff indeed, guys. If you find some time, take a look at Zill. Demetrius, I will add that to the list here. A bit of Zill, but you're going to have to be patient, bro. You've probably got about 15 altcoins to wait to get through there, unfortunately, guys. Do you trade the 1 hour chart, 4 hourly chart like Hammy? Yeah, I do. I do the 1 hourly, I do the 4 hourly, because that's like the best for swings, for like these short-term swings. If you're going for the longer-term swings, you would be going for like the 12 hour, the daily here. But yeah, in terms of actual trading, day trading for me, I do the 1 hour and the 4 hour. And then if I'm looking for a bit more information, if there's not a lot going on there, I would 100 likes and Chester got to do a weekend stream. Oh, maybe. I've had a pretty long week. I did stream for 4 hours this morning, guys. But yeah, I would be looking at the 15-minute time frame. I know a lot of people use that for scalps, right? A lot of people use the 15-minute for scalps there, but I use that for just engaging a bit of information if we can see some sort of chart pattern play out there. And in terms of using those moving average on the lower time frames are very helpful in terms of deciding where the price is going to go in terms of a swing for the longer term timeframes there. And I go for the swings because they're bigger percents, right? They're bigger trades. And you don't have to stare at literally like 100 charts every single day, dissecting it, getting in 15 different positions. For me, that's a bit long. I love trading, but that's a bit long doing that all day. It's very time consuming, whereas I could just look at literally the top 20 cryptos and pick like maybe 2 or 3 trades a day and be like, yeah, that sounds good. Going to make a nice maybe 30% today. Very nice indeed. So yeah, that's how I trade. And everyone's obviously got different trading styles here. Ethereum Classic right now, as I said, I would be looking at a nice level of support here. If we are to find it, I would be looking at progression to the upside. And obviously, we do have these moving average to look at in terms of levels of resistance playing out here. BTC mid head and shoulders pattern. Did it? 300 likes for the weekend stream. big ambition there. Big ambition there. Mr. NX, loveliest party I've ever seen. Cheers to you, bro. Happy 1 month, happy 1 month anniversary for my YouTube in a sense. And I do really appreciate your guys' support here. Let's just call it with Ethereum Classic, right? Let me jump to because I do have a lot to get through here, guys. Let me jump to Cake. Once I've smashed through all these requests, and that's obviously going to be the top ones coming through on the list here. So we are going to be in a sense repeating ourselves. So I will know sort of a bearing of where we're at if we are going to repeat them later on in the stream. As we can see here, for Cake, we all love a bit of cake, right? We all love a bit of cake. We do have this pretty big channel coming to the upside here. Definitely a point to watch if we do lose this to the lower side here. I mean, in terms of lower highs being set, I mean, it's looking pretty bad. It's looking pretty bad, I must say, just because the lower highs are being set continuously here. We're not looking like we're coming up, finding enough momentum to challenge them here, and vice versa with this little trend coming through here. Yeah, it's not looking great. It's not looking great. I would be inclined to say I am bearish on this because obviously we're a lot further away from these lower highs than we are from these higher lows in terms of tackling this. So a crucial crucial point to watch if we are going to lose this upward sloping support line coming through here. It would be this $16.36 mode. You think we can do it, NX? Says Master Gaming. So yeah, it would be a crucial point sat around this $16.30 zone. If we do lose that, then the progression to the downside will definitely be futile. Will definitely be futile, and the Viva La resistance will be playing out here, pushing us down to this $15.89 mark. And guys, if we don't lose that, if we lose this this high low pattern that we got coming through here, then the next target is we do have one little bounce point of this horizontal at $15.35. But yes, if we do lose that as well, next target, obviously, as I said, we are pretty bearish right now, so there's likelihood we are going to lose this zone here. But yeah, the next target to the downside, worst case scenario, would be that $14.35. We can do it, Master Gaming. Hey guys, hello Ryan, nice to have you back on the stream, bro. Do recognize your name. Very nice to see you there. Tucker, Jesse, Matic. Have I got Matic on the list yet? No, I haven't got Matic on the list yet, and I'm putting it on the list because it's one of the big ones, right? It's one of the big ones that everyone wants to see, that everyone is talking about. Yeah, definitely. Dimitri's jumped in on the Telegram. I'm going to be releasing G7 about to kill us short term, potentially Toofy or Toffee. No, Toofy. Potentially is going to kill us short term. Or Tofi, remember? Can you remember the supports and can you remember the different supports and resistance? I can, yeah. Chester wants to smash through these requests. Oh my, sounds like Mimosas in the bedroom. Jesus, bro, come on, you're trolling me. Litecoin when you get a chance. Is Litecoin on the list? No, Litecoin is not on the list. I'm going to add that to the list for you there, sir. But we are probably literally 12 or 15 crypto altcoins away from that. Hey man, how you doing? Nice to see you back on the stream there. Abhishek there. Abhishek there. Nice to see you back on the stream. Let me just smash these out, and I will get through these requests. I do actually have Matic on there. Matic is not too far away at all. We're actually like 5 away from Matic there. So yeah, guys, let me just smash these out. But as I was saying here, cake is crucial here that we do hold this level of support and don't progress down. But I do see us progressing down, and if we do, we'll be looking at a nice little bounce point. You could be thinking about a potential short position off this zone here, but I wouldn't be counting your chickens before no eggs if you don't have a nice little 4 hourly close here below here, and potentially, obviously, that's going to mean a few candle closes on the hourly here. And then let me jump back on the list there for you there, JLD, and then if you do see a few hourly candle closes here, you want to see a few retests coming through here before you're going to be blindly entering that short here. In terms of the 4 hourly chart here for cake, very bullish on cake in the long term when a lot more retail people adopt staking and yield farming and stuff like that. Nice to see you in the Telegram there, Rob. But yeah, so I would be inclined to say cake in the long term is going to go absolutely through the roof in terms of the fundamental side of it. Joe Hart, nice to see you back on the stream there, bro. In terms of the fundamental side of it, I would say cake in the long term has got insane things to go right. But for now, next target is 70. Press the like balloon. Press like for balloons, says NX there. If you press the like, he will give you balloons, apparently. Crazy stuff. Very good work from a mod there. Really do appreciate it, brother. So yeah, let's jump enough. We've done enough of cake. Yeah, we've done enough of cake. We're going to go to Theta, right? We're going to go to Theta. That's next on the list there. Let's jump to Theta. Let's see. And then probably about an hour in, we're going to do a bit of a voting sort of system here for, this looks pretty ski whiff. Let me jump to another time frame and see if it changes. No, it doesn't change us. Right, it's because I haven't got that on. I don't know how that turned off the logarithmic there. I don't know how that turned itself off, and that's moved as well. Very, very good stuff coming through here for my stream. Not very, very professional at all, right? Obviously, we do have this this pretty big channel coming through, right? This pretty big channel coming through here for Theta token. And obviously, we have seen insane growth recently for Theta. Let's jump to a bigger time frame. This is ugly. We have seen these insane growth coming through in terms of recovery for Theta. It has been one of the only ones out here that has, in a sense, come through and started smashing through these lower high points, which we know on a lot of charts, especially Bitcoin here. We're seeing insane resistance from this point, right? Insane resistance. Let me bring up the Bitcoin chart here. As you can see here, we haven't even flirted with the idea of even challenging these guys yet. We're just seeing resistance before setting these lower highs. So it's quite remarkable here that Theta has actually held its own in terms of this uptrend, in terms of this rising price channel, and setting quite a bit of confirmation in terms of support, in terms of resistance. But it's still to the upside. We're still setting these high points continuously in terms of these high points there. We're still setting these higher lows, which is pretty good. It's pretty nice for Theta here. But obviously, as I was saying on my stream before, we did see a lot of pumps, right? We did see a lot of pumps. We did see a lot of Mount Everest climbing coming through here in terms of parabolicness here. So we are going to be looking at a bit of a consolidationary period before we can actually contemplate another leg up. We need to rest, guys. We need to rest before we decide to climb Everest again, right? Okay, we need to rest. We can't just climb Everest and then come down and then climb Everest again, right? It doesn't work like that. We need a bit of consolidation, a bit of a rest period. I guess it might be... is it called first base? First base when you're climbing Everest? I'm not sure. But yeah, we do need to rest here. Hopefully we can get a nice bounce point off this level of support that's coming through here in terms of this upwards sloping support line. If we can get a nice bounce, which we have tested it, and we are finding a lovely level of support here, we also do have these horizontal level of support points playing out here. At this point in time, for this trend, I hate to say I am a little bit bearish, I hate to say, because look, we do have a lower high here, we do have a lower high here, and it is just having this pretty big, dirty downtrend coming through here, and we did invalidate this higher low. I know it's sad, but that's theta right now. Ideally, if you want to see this basically play out to the top side, that would be absolutely amazing. That would be amazing coming through here. But yeah, we did a bit of a golden cross coming through, and now we've got that death cross. So yeah, we are potentially looking at. That's another sign that we are looking at the descent down the Grand Canyon. If we do the bounce point, at least we've got a horizontal coming through here at this $7.83. That I would be moving that up a bit here to around that zone there. Obviously the candle body closes on the top side, forming a lot more resistance coming through here. But yeah, as you can see here on previous price action in terms of this horizontal, we are looking at pretty dirty deep resistance coming through here in terms of falling through the Grand Canyon. So yeah, I would be interested to say accumulate at the altitude. I'm not sure what you mean, bro. Well, I skipped first base and went straight to third. You're quite a sexual man, aren't you, IY? I can say that. It's a Friday night, guys. It's a party. We're at a party here. We can say a few sexual things. What's your thoughts on SHIB? Bro, I wouldn't be buying SHIB anytime soon. For me, at this point in time, it is a bit of a joke coin. There's not really any fundamentals there at all to show that it's actually going to go up in the future. It's just literally a crowdfunding coin, right? You're just going to see a lot of in a sense, less educated crypto traders jump into it, and then they're just going to get wrecked because they're just going to get sold into continuously, and they're just going to keep getting told on Twitter, have those diamond hands, have the diamond hands, when the big guns are literally just saying like, yep, we'll sell some more, we'll sell some more, we'll sell some more, and the thing just keeps going down continuously, and you're just going to keep losing money, bro. And so for me, SHIB is completely out of the question ever. Even if it does pump significantly, it's completely out of the question ever. For me, it was created literally just so people could hold 3 million SHIB or 10 million SHIB, just to make them feel good for having a massive amount of one crypto in their wallet. So yeah, it's a joke. But yeah, I wouldn't be expecting to make any quick buck anytime soon, because that's originally what it was. Get rich quick, buy SHIB, simple as that. That was basically sold to a lot of people, right? Obviously, I'm not hating at all, bro. But yeah, I don't think you're going to make any money with SHIB anytime soon. But yeah, back to theta right now. We would be looking at finding a lovely level of support here. But as I was saying, I am pretty bearish right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if we at least did tap this horizontal point coming through here. And hopefully we can find support. If we can't find support on that, and we do see that progression to the downside, then we could be looking at a little bit of a short here. Short position would be looking to come down to another horizontal that we've got plotted in, as you can see here. Pretty big levels of resistance here and consolidation period in previous history. So that does create us a nice level of support around that $7.28 there. I hope you got a lot of balloons. We're going to hit that cap quick. YY having too many drinks at the moment on the Friday night party here, the 1 month anniversary. YY putting away those shots. Shots. Everybody, exactly. It's a party. Let's get freaky. So yeah, the $7.28 mark there. If we are going to lose this $7.90 zone there, so let's move away from theta in terms of a downwards target. That would be in terms of an upwards target. You do have this it's 200 and the 55, which is obviously going to cause you quite a bit of grief here in terms of finding a point of resistance there. So yeah, I would be watching this zone. Crucially, if we do see that momentum grow to the upside there in terms of resistance, I can see a bounce point coming down from that and potentially testing this upward sloping support line yet again, guys. So yeah, crucial point would be there for theta. Let me jump to EPS there. EPS. Let's see what's going on over here for EPS. I have done this before. I didn't think I did, but I have done this before pretty recently, actually. And that's the problem with doing so many lives. You just goes through so many coins. Obviously, we've got this falling channel, this downtrend coming through, looking pretty bearish indeed. Hopefully, you can find a level of support here. But for me personally, if you're going to find a level of support here, then I would be inclined to say you're looking for a bounce point out of this well, it's not a triangle really coming through. It's just a bounce point off this level of support in terms of this horizontal coming through at the lower side here. So yeah, you would be looking at a bounce to the upside here, potentially a little, I wouldn't say a measure move, but we could go on the previous uptrend coming through here, on the coming through this channel, right? And that'd be probably looking along lines of something like this. So if you are looking for a bounce point, you could be looking at a potential little long coming out of that zone there. Obviously taking profit at a lot of the moving averages coming through here, and obviously depending on where we're going to break is obviously going to be pretty dependent on where you're going to end that measure move coming through here. Energetic Chester after 4 hours stream today. What? How? Great work, bro. Thank you very much, bro. I'm going to try and clear 6 hours of streaming today. It's pretty pretty hard work, but yeah, it's the party, it's the anniversary day, it's the 1 month anniversary, and I'm very, very grateful for all you guys support here. So I'm inclined to give you more content continuously, right? So yeah, that's why I'm gonna go for another 2-hour stream this evening here, which is great fun here. 60 likes as well, guys. Take my hat off to you. Amazing progress throughout this Friday night party here. I hope you guys have all got your drinks, and we can do a nice big cheers together there. Very good indeed. Fun fact here from Master Gaming, there are 5,000 different cryptocurrencies. Interesting. I actually thought that was 10,000, bro. Maybe I'm wrong here. Interesting stuff. But yeah, you can actually make a crypto or an altcoin pretty goddamn easy, right? Pretty easy. You just get some code, you pay, I think it's $800, and you can make your own coin. Simple as that. That's what a lot of people are doing, and a lot of scammers are doing at the moment. So yeah, be careful, guys. Be careful. But yeah, so in terms of a percent for this trade, if we do break to the upside, which I would be inclined to say if we're looking like we're going to, if we don't, then we are going to be looking at a break to the downside in terms of this horizontal level of support we've got coming through here, and that basically initiates a potential short position down to this 60 cent here, 60 cent horizontal level of support that we've got coming through here. So yeah, crucial point to watch would be this zone here, and for me, that is going to get I can't actually, it's not my watch list coming through here, but yeah, I would be inclined to flag this up for a potential trade here. And also, we're getting we're pretty central on the, we're not quite central here, but we're getting there in terms of the RSI, in terms of buying power. So yeah, not so bad in terms of potential trade there for a lovely Friday night party we've got coming through here. So yeah, definitely take that into account, guys. Obviously, do your own research here. But yeah, for the upside, we would be looking at around 10% for the downside here. And for the downside, it's still pretty likely if we do have the continuation to the downside in terms of this downtrend, we would be looking at something along the lines of this. Obviously, we would wait until we lost this crucial level of support in terms of this higher low point here. We would be looking at a 7% gain to the downside there as well, guys. So yeah, a few things to think about in terms of EPS there. Quite an interesting chart there. Guys. Let's see what's next on the list. CHZ there. CHZ, is that Chili's? CHZ. It is Chili's. Hot Chili's. As we saw earlier on the stream live, we saw Mount Everest, right? Mount Everest was being climbed, right? Very, very interesting stuff. BTC, can it go to 34K head and shoulder 1 hour chart? I'll check that in a second for you, sir. Once I've smashed through a few more of these requests, right? What kind of dog you got? I've got 2 lab mixed. I've got a cockapoo, and he's absolutely nuts. So that's a poodle crossed with a cocker spaniel. Absolutely nuts. Does absolute laps around the house all day long and just barks at anything he sees. But if it's another dog, he's scared and just whimpers away and just jumps at me trying to get in my arms because he's just a complete wuss. But yeah, in terms of crypto right now, we've got a Mount Everest climb coming through here, and we're looking for a bit of a consolidation, a bit of a rest after climbing that high mountain in terms of that parabolicness. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost the 200 and then we see the progression to the downside and we fall back in the car and back on it. Nice to see you, Jay, back on the stream after watching the cricket. I hope you had fun there, sir. I'm already hodling one whole vet. 6 likes for balloons at that 70 like mark. Very nice stuff on the stream there, guys. But yeah, if we do see us lose this 200 moving average here on the 4-hourly here, I can see the progression to the downside here. Obviously, the next target would be these moving averages coming down here. If we jump down to some smaller time frames, we can get some smaller horizontal targets here. And yeah, we have actually lost this volume weighted ATR band. Cock-a-poodle do. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, as you can see here, we have actually lost this this volume weighted ATR band here. So it's an inclination here. We're inclined to say that we're looking like we are going to break down to the downside and find the Viva La resistance off this. I quite like that saying, the Viva La resistance off this zone here. And basically the next target would be this 21 moving average coming through here at that 30 cents. And if we do lose that, then we're looking at a nice level of support bouncing us at that 29 cents there. Hopefully we can find that support as we did here and bounce to see that progression to the upside. But yeah, as I was saying, after climbing Everest, guys, we need a rest, we need a consolidation period. But yeah, this is healthy, right? This is healthy for Chili's right now. Let me jump to what was next on the list. EOS coming through here. EOS. My Viking beard. EOS coming through here. Let's jump to the 4-hourly. Let's do a TA on the 4-hourly in terms of the swings, and then we'll jump down to the 1-hourly so we can gauge a bit more information coming through here. Yeah, I mean it's a symmetrical triangle, but it's not a very good one. It's not a very attractive one. As you know, I like my attractive chart patterns in terms of touches because we like touching attractive things. It's Friday night, I could say that. Yeah, we do have quite a few touches here, but not really. I'd ideally like another touch to the downside here, creating another higher low, and then progressing to the upside from here for it to be a very attractive chart pattern. The more attractive, guys, the more likely it is to play out in terms of a measure move, in terms of a successful trade, right? But at this point in time, not that attractive, not that likely to play out. So it would be that's why it's pretty much fizzled up towards the end. And if we are going to get a play out, it's going to be a pretty small move indeed, right? But yeah, we are fizzled up here. So that's an inclination to drop to a smaller time frame and see if we can get another chart pattern coming through here. Let me get rid of these moving averages and see what we can get going here, guys. Sound like Donald Trump. Yeah, we got a trend line coming through here, guys, in terms of a level of support which we're breaking. Obviously, we've got a bit of spillage coming through here, but that's obviously that insane dump to the downside coming through here on the hourly time frame. I mean, it's not that great for chart patterns, I must say. Apart from this, we do have obviously this level of resistance coming down here. Yeah, not that great at all. Obviously, a lot of spillage coming over here. So, yeah, not great at all in terms of chart patterns. So, for me personally, I would be staying away from this in terms of a trade right now, in terms of just chart patterns alone. In terms of moving averages, we are below all major moving averages on the hourly. On the 4 hourly, we are below all major moving averages yet again. So, that's a signification. We are in a downtrend here. And also, we're seeing these lower highs being set continuously. We did have a little test of a lower high coming through here in terms of the progression to the upside. But to me personally, we are still pretty bearish indeed. Seeing this momentum just switch to the downside continuously, it's not good at all. If you are looking for the progression to the upside, I would be waiting for another retest of this downward sloping resistance line. Yes, we have tested it a few times, so we could be going on like a rule of 3, maybe, not really. But yeah, I would be. If you do see a pump to the upside, this is going to act as a definite level of support here, because we have respected it to the downside quite a lot, and it has been going down for quite a while. So if we do break it to the upside, we are looking for a nice level of support, but we are going to need a lot of momentum to get there, guys. So yeah, a few things to think about there. With EOS, not great, but yeah, if you are going to lose it to the downside, which for me is expected, you do obviously have this upward sloping support line at that 488 there, but yeah, for me, not a very tradable thing here. I wouldn't be touching that with a barge pole. Bit of sushi coming through here now. Oh, that's not how you spell sushi. In terms of sushi swap in general, I'm pretty bullish. I say pretty bullish. Look at it. That's dreadful. That's absolutely awful. We are losing this this channel coming through here. I said I'm pretty bullish on the long term in terms of the fundamentals coming through here. And that is on the 4 hourly as well. Wow, that is awful. That is really, really bad in terms of this downtrend. Yeah, the next target, I hate to say, we do have a bit of resistance, a bit of support acting out around this $88.29 zone. But give your view on staking and yield farming. Thanks, bro. I mean, to be honest, it's a great way to make some money, but at this point in time, with how volatile crypto is, this is obviously yield staking and farming, guys. If you don't know about this, I would do a little bit of research before jumping into it. Stable coins, great stuff, but obviously the percentages aren't that great compared to the more riskier coins. But the bigger the risk, the bigger the risk, the higher the percent you're going to get per year, right? So yeah, I love the idea for it, but we do need a bit more of a stable market, right? We do need a bit more of a stable market for it to be adopted like internationally by a lot of the public, right? Because when they see that they can make, I think it's like 0.001 a day on like a stable coin per year, that's still better than a bank. So they're going to be doing that, and when that actually goes to a big mainstream sort of level, we know exchanges like Sushi Swap, Pancake Swap, they are just going to absolutely go through the roof because they are, in a sense, the leading exchanges in terms of swapping coins, in terms of staking at this point in time. But yeah, who's to say that Binance, Crypto.com or anyone like that don't bring out some sort of staking thing coming in? They might have already actually, but for me personally, I do use the old Pancake Thwoppy. It did confuse me at the start, but yeah, you've got to do a bit of research to get into it. Not as bad as T-Fuel, crying inside all weekend. T-Fuel just had some insane Mount Everest climbing here, and it needs to validate what it's doing, because otherwise you are going to see those crashes. But yeah, in terms of what's happening here for Sushi Swap, it's pretty bearish, pretty horrible indeed. As I said, the next target point would be this $8.30 zone. After that, you're looking at this candle body close from this previous low. And that pretty big V-shaped recovery coming through here. I would be looking at a bounce point here. If you do lose that, then it is very, very, very bad indeed. I can't stress it enough. It is going to be very, very bad indeed, because you are going to be potentially setting a low point coming through here. Yeah, we do have the volume weighted ATR band coming through on the $6.21 there. So yeah, that's not so bad in terms of a bounce point, but yeah, in terms of compared to a lot of the coins here, this is doing pretty horrendously indeed. So yeah, RIP for Mr. Fishy Sushi. Yeah, done with sushi here. Let me jump to a Matic now. The famous, the infamous Matic coming through. Yeah, I was looking at a short position coming down for Matic and still looking at a short position coming down for Matic. I would be getting in after we clear this $1.75 because I am pretty bearish on Matic right now. And the reasoning for this, what's your most strongest crypto to trade? I know you said the best 50 crypto coins, but your top 5 coins, bro. And that's from Silk Ander there. My top 5 coins, bro, to trade. It's hard to say, bro, because I do literally fluctuate between the top 50 continuously. Literally continuously. There's always a different trade coming on. But yeah, I do stick to the top 50. In terms of, I got favorites in terms of fundamentals here. Post incoming. Oh no, Bitcoin Beat is gonna flood it. Very interesting there. I have had a cup of tea, so I'm probably prepared, right? Bro, future of Doge. It's quite undecided, Mr. Parkholmes there, because if they actually do get a fundamental use for it, then it's going to be good. It's going to be good, but at this point in time, there's no use for Doge, apart from the retailers just jumping into it, right, and trying to get rich quick. But yeah, at this point in time, Doge is not looking too hot. Even in percentages, right, is in a pretty big downtrend. Anyway, back to Matic for now. I am looking for a short position on Matic once we clear this horizontal level of support, sat at around that $1.27, looking around for around a 16% there, coming down to the next level in terms of a horizontal level of support around that $1.03 there. The reasoning for this, the reason it could be going down, because the bears are here. The bears are running down Mount Everest after we climbed it, right? They're jumping off the Grand Canyon cliffs coming through here. after we climb up literally 230% here, guys, we need to see some correction at least, right? Granted, I'm pretty transparent with the fact that I thought this point here for Matic was the correctionary period, and we were going to see a nice wave up from there. Ideally, that would have been the great scenario, right? But at this point in time, we've just seen it dump, right? It's just trending down. It's very bearish indeed, and that's why it sounds quite crazy. I'm taking a short on Matic. Obviously, we have seen the same pumps to the upside recently for Matic, but yeah, that would be my insight on Matic to the downside right now, and we are below this this falling wedge at this point in time. So yeah, crazy stuff. Lol. Now it's a party, says Kane McKenzie, because Bitcoin Beats, the brother, just dropped in here. So yeah, if you guys haven't heard of Bitcoin Beats, jump to his channel because he's got some amazing content there in terms of TA, and he streams every single day twice as well, and he's amazing 3-minute updates as well. So if you're not into your streaming, watching a streamer, you can literally just get a nice 3-minute update from Bitcoin Beats as well. So massive shout out to him as well. So yeah, that's Matic pretty much done, guys. I would be looking for that target to come to the downside of that $1.27 there. A few notifications coming through there. And what is next on the list there? We've got XLM, a bit of Stellar there, guys. And guys, if you're liking the stream, smash that thumbs up. Can we get to 70 likes? It would be absolutely amazing on a Friday night party. Can we get to 70 likes? That would be very cool indeed if we can. Yeah, and obviously, guys, I really do continuously appreciate your support. What am I doing? This is in my watch list. Let me jump to my watch list here. Yeah, as you can see for Stellar right now, we are in this descending triangle coming through. We are testing the lower side of this descending triangle coming through. I mean, it is pretty much a symmetrical triangle coming through. If we are looking at it in this, that's the wrong one. In this, not a horizontal coming through here. But yeah, we can just move that up, and then we can call it a nice descending triangle coming through instead, right? ETH, big fan of you both. Watched your bro this morning on the way to the cricket. Everything dumping. Is everything dumping? What is Bitcoin doing? Is Bitcoin dumping right now? That's obviously going to have an effect on it. It's not so bad. It is testing a pretty crucial level on this after this pump here that we just have for Bitcoin. It is testing this pretty crucial level of support, which hopefully we can find support on, and then try again to the upside if we can. If not, we are looking at a target to the downside of 36,300 there for a bounce point there. But yeah, as you can see here, back to Stellar quickly, we are looking at testing this lower side, right? We're testing this lower side in terms of this horizontal point of this descending triangle coming through. If we are looking to break this zone to the downside, we do have a few horizontals to think about. One, we have a wick here. One, we have a wick there. Two, we have a horizontal level of support coming through here. Obviously, that wick is causing this horizontal level of support at that 29 cents. Another horizontal level of support at that 31 there. Huge BTC is still in range. Interesting. We will get to that shortly, sir. Yeah, BTC it's not doing so bad, right? It's not doing so bad. We are in this downtrend, right? In the range of this downtrend, we need to break to the upside, and that'd be very, very good to break the range here. And then we would be looking at potential long position. We were looking at earlier today, but unfortunately, as I was saying, we did not get the 4-hourly candle close what we were looking for, right? We didn't get the 4-hourly candle close that we were looking for in terms of a retest here, so it wasn't a long position that I was inclined to jump into, right? So yeah, pretty annoying there, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. We'd be very happy if BTC would take a nosedive. To be honest, I don't want to say I would be happy because obviously it's going to bring the portfolio of alts down only naturally, right? But for me, I want to buy more BTC. I'm very bullish in the long term. Doing good, G. Thanks, bro. In the long term there, I do want to buy more BTC. So yeah, if BTC is going to go down, and this is what I'm saying, so we got nearly 70 likes. Says smash the 70 likes, and NX is going to throw a load of balloons in there. Main mod on the stream there, guys. Balloons for everyone. Big stream, Friday night party coming through. 1 month anniversary. Yeah, very cool stuff, guys. But yeah, in terms of this descending triangle here for Stellar, I would be looking at a nice bounce point here if we can get it, but I hate to say it, is looking pretty goddamn bearish indeed in terms of all these lower highs coming through here. So yes, a bounce point would be needed, but at this point in time, we are looking like we're going to progress to the downside. First target to the downside would be that 31 cents there. After that, that 29 cents there. And if we do lose this candle body close from this insane dump to the downside, then yeah, it's looking even more bearish indeed. So don't have high hopes for Stellar indeed, right? I don't have high hopes for Stellar indeed. Let me see. Shout out to all my brothers from other mothers. Shout out to all my brothers from other mothers. BTC 1 hour head and shoulders. Let me see if I can jump to that for you there, bro. Because you are jumping like crazy for that there. As we can see here, trying to. Do you mean it like this, sir? Let's see if I can get that drawn in for you there. Where are we? So we go. You're looking at something like so, and then potentially coming down like so, right? Is that what you're saying there, Mr. Mumbai? 1 hourly time frame coming through here. If that is the case, we could be looking at potentially coming down to the start of the left side of this shoulder coming through here, and that's sat at around that 36,000. So yeah, but before we get there, I can see a bit of resistance playing out here. And yeah, if we do see the resistance actually get smashed through here, we are seeing that around that 36,200 all the way down here. We do have a few wicks, dirty wicks. So that could mean on the hourly that we could potentially wick down, touch this 200, complete this head and shoulders pattern coming through here, and then progress to the upside from coming from here. How about, gosh, God damn it. Apparently there. 71 likes, amazing, guys. Everyone's here for the party. I do really appreciate the support there, guys. But yeah, this is a great thing to add to the chart there. So yes, Mampai, sorry I took a long time doing that, bro. I've got a lot to get through. But yeah, thank you very much for this insight here. Obviously, I didn't see that personally because I'm just looking at it like that. But yeah, sometimes you do miss stuff coming on like that. So yeah, thank you very much, sir. It looks pretty messy now. I'm doing it like that. I can't get it back. Where are we? Yeah, probably along the lines of this, right? So yeah, we would be potentially seeing this play out, but obviously I just want to say, a little disclaimer, it doesn't always play out. Check the 4 hour head and shoulders is clear. Mr. Crypto Chester from Mr. V-Loan, the Big Don coming through here, inverse head and shoulders on the 4 hourly BTC. Let me jump to that quickly. For you there. Do you mean obviously at this top side here? So we go, where are we? Where are we coming through here? It's inverse head and shoulders. So we would be starting. So this is obviously going to be the head, I guess. Right, left shoulder. No. Yeah, coming through. Yeah, I see what you're saying there, bro. I mean, it's not the best in the world, but yeah, we could potentially be coming up and seeing that pattern complete as well there. So yeah, quite a few head and shoulders pattern playing out here. Thanks for explaining, not a problem at all, bro. I was here to do a bit of TA for you guys. I should really jump back to the altcoins because we've got a lot to get through here. Where were we? We were at Stellar, and we've got XUS next to get through. I haven't really heard of that, to be honest. And guys, have a drink on me tonight. It is the party. It is the 1 month anniversary of my YouTube here. I do really appreciate all your support here, guys. So XUS is on Uniswap. Not that great here. I mean, stablecoin. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's going up. Not very tradable, but it is going up at the end of the day. So yeah, I'm just going to skip past that now. You have actually cleared it open, so it's not looking bad in terms of an uptrend. You are looking at a bit of a consolidatory period here, but yeah, not tradable at all in my opinion, right? Let me get off that dirty chart coming through there. And that is next. We're going to Doge. God damn it. We're going to Doge. As you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of the world in Doge. But yeah, as you can see for Doge, we obviously have this this pretty dominant level of support playing out here. And that is obviously being played out in terms of this bounce point coming through here. XVS. Did I read that wrong? XVS? Where is XUS I put tonight. XVS. So yeah, let me do Doge and then I'll jump to that for you there. YY. Not a problem, my good sir. So as you can see here, we do have a nice level of support playing out here. Hopefully we can get a bounce because we are continuously setting these high-low points. But guys, do not be fooled. Look at this downtrend. It's dirty. We're looking at literally high lows being set continuously. No progression to the upside of even challenging them, right? No progression of even challenging them. No upwards momentum. And look how many red 4-hourly candles we've had in a row now. It's not good. So I would be pretty bearish on Doge right now. In terms of falling off a cliff, in terms of losing this level of support, this upward sloping support line we got coming through here, and that is basically me saying we could potentially have a target to the downside of this 29-cent zone here, all right? So yeah, definitely something to take into account there for Doge, guys. But yeah, you know my opinions on Doge. It can be easily manipulated. At the click of a button in terms of Twitter, right? Very, very easily manipulated. But yeah, we do obviously have this big downward sloping resistance line playing out as well. So yeah, we got a bit of a consolidatory period playing out here, guys. So yeah, I would be expecting some sort of break to the upside or the downside right now. I would be inclined to say the downside, referencing these lower highs continuously and the momentum that we've got playing out currently, right? But yes, that's pretty much Doge summed up. Dump your Doge into BTC, please. I agree. Dump your Doge into BTC. In answer to your question, Cash there, does Ethereum dump more? Yes, Ethereum looks pretty terrible. Just quickly going on that, right? It looks pretty terrible. We have left the trap zone there, so we would be looking at a potential short position if we can get over. I know it's scary shorting Ethereum, right, considering the growth that it's had recently. In recent months. Well, it was over a few weeks, right? We had insane growth for Ethereum, right? So I know it is scary in shorting Ethereum, but it is looking pretty bearish indeed. And we are breaking these pretty crucial chart patterns in terms of symmetrical triangles playing out here. So yeah, I would be looking at a potential short position if we are to clear this high low point coming through here, and that's obviously at that 2,299. So Wasim, nice to see you in the chat there, bro. Sup, bro? Welcome to the party. And yeah, that's sat around the 2,299 there zone. If we can get below that, then there is a potential for a nice short position to play out there, guys. As I was saying, I would expect some support, which we are currently finding at this previous candle body close for this high low point, and that's sat around that 2,375. So yeah, watch that if we do lose that zone for Ethereum. And let me jump. Heck, your brother, keep growing this channel. Fast, wide spectrum TA on YouTube. Yes, Christopher, he is giving me a helping hand in terms of promotion. But yeah, I'm finding a few new leads for myself as well. So if anyone hasn't actually checked out Bitcoin Beats, my brother, go check him out there. It works both ways in terms of promotion here. So yeah, let me jump to what was next on the list. It was XVS there, wasn't it? XVS, because I typed in it, I read it wrong on my I was going to say chart on my pad there. Yeah, XVS there. Now we have the right chart coming up. It's looking pretty awful. Straight away, it's looking pretty awful here. Usually we saw a lot of recovery from this point coming through here, but unfortunately we haven't seen that recovery play out, right? We haven't seen that recovery play out across the chart. We've literally just seen this downtrend come through, not looking good at all. So yeah, I would be inclined to say we are going to come down lower, and if we do lose these levels of support, we do have this wick to the downside here at that $19.75 there, guys. So yeah, pretty crucial that we do hold the line here in terms of level of support, in terms of these horizontals. If we do lose this zone here, as I was saying, target point to the downside is that $19.76. And yes, I am pretty bearish on this indeed. It's looking pretty terrible, I hate to say, guys. And look, but on the positive side, we're nearly overextended on the RSI, so we could be looking at some sort of oversold point coming through there. And if we do get oversold there, we are going to be looking at that buyback, guys. Have I done ADA? Yes, nice to see you back on the stream, Antonio. I have done ADA, but I'll just quickly touch on it for you there, sir, because I know you're an OG and you have been on the stream for a while. We are looking at losing this giant ascending triangle coming through here. And if we do lose that target to the downside, we could be looking at a nice little trade coming through. I think it's on the hourly chart that we've got this playing out here. We could be looking at a nice little percent, maybe a little 2% coming through here, because we actually have broken to the downside of this this falling wedge coming through here. As you can see, we have broke to the downside, measure move down like so. So yeah, if we do see a nice bit of probably a 4-hourly candle close above, below that zone there, I would be looking for a potential short position down to this candle body close from before, sat at around that $1.45 there. So yeah, that could be a little potential short position to think about for yourself there, sir. But obviously, do your own research, in my opinion, right? Do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. What was next on the list, right? VeChain. It was VeChain. Let me jump to VeChain. Let me jump to VeChain. Whereabouts is that, guys? If you're liking the stream, smash that thumbs up. We're here for the Friday night anniversary party. Absolutely amazing stuff. What likes? We're on 78 likes. It's absolutely amazing, guys. Really heavily appreciated. Obviously, yeah, I've only been streaming for a month here, so yeah, really do appreciate your likes here, guys. Really does mean a lot to me here. But yeah, as you can see here, we are looking at around this 10-cent zone, right? This 10-cent zone. for VeChain. Not looking too hot in terms of progression to the downside here. We do have a bounce point in terms of a level of support around this $10.58 here. We could have been looking for a potential short position coming through here, and that's sat. We have seen 4-hourly candle close below it, but not quite enough for a retest there. So yeah, I would be inclined to say not for me right now. Yeah, in terms of crucial talk, right, we have seen we've seen us lose this crucial level of support coming through here. We've seen us lose this crucial level of support, and that's not good. It's not good. It does mean we're pretty bearish indeed. And let's just take a step back, right? Let's take a step back, guys, because the reason why a lot of these altcoins are dumping, it is the Bitcoin dominance, right? You can see this is just going up. When this is going up, people are selling their altcoins and then moving it in to BTC, right? They're moving it into Bitcoin. So yeah, we do need to take that into account and watch this. As this goes up, we need to expect altcoins to continuously be going down because they are being sold for the BTC there. So yeah, hi guys, did you talk about Ethereum? Yes, we did have a little chat about Ethereum there. Well done for joining the party. Welcome to the party here, Ali. And we did a little touch on Ethereum there. I will jump back to it for you there because I know you're an OG out here. Turn it blue, peeps, says Skydemex. You're a legend already, in my honest opinion. Ah, very nice, bro. 4-hourly candle shoulder, head and shoulder on the 8th, the other shoulder forming. Yep, I won't be doing that right now, bro. Yeah, we've got a few head and shoulder patterns playing out on BTC right now. We've got inverted one coming through here, and also a one coming through here. So yeah, there could be two things coming up here. If we do see it play out to the top side here, we are going to be looking at a target price of around that 7. So that doesn't look very good, to be honest. Doesn't look very good indeed. If we saw that come up like that, then it would have been a lot nicer. But yeah, it's not very healthy indeed in terms of a head and shoulder pattern, in my opinion. I mean, I don't think I'm drawing it wrong. I do think that's correct from what I can see. But yeah, I would be looking at this one playing out a lot more in terms of the downwards resistance coming through here. Yeah, we hit the 80 likes. Amazing stuff coming through here. The balloons are coming in from NX. Crazy stuff, guys. Let's jump back to VeChain. We are seeing this progression to the downside looking pretty strong indeed. We're looking at this downtrend. We're looking at literally the bears are here. The bears have come from the top of Mount Everest, and they're chasing everyone down the Grand Canyon cliffs coming through here. So yeah, not looking good at all. Looking at progression to the downside. Looking at targets right now for around that 10 cents and 58 there. Oh, let me just stretch. Take a deep breath. Nice. So yeah, 10 cent is a target here, and potential trade for that would have been around that 6.71% there to the downside here if we were looking at that measure move, but unfortunately no, we didn't get that candle close that we were looking for. So yeah, not for me in my opinion. And if we did, we would have missed it anyway, right? In terms of the referencing the hourly time frame here. So yeah, in terms of a target point to the downside, I do think we are going to see this 10 cent 58 get pretty demolished pretty soon in terms of coming down and hopefully finding support there. If we don't find support on there, then we are going to be looking at another target for this horizontal level of support at this 10 cent 41 here. So yeah, bit interesting there. Sorry, I just need to take a breath. Chest pain's coming through here. Not good. Not good at all, guys. But probably down to streaming 4 hours this morning, and then obviously going for another 2-hour stream today. So I probably am going to need a bit of a rest tomorrow. Oh god. Please put me on a timeout. I won't do it again. Please do put me on a timeout. I won't do it again. Oh, the rule of 3 on the balloons there. I think the rule of 3 can pass for the balloons because we are on the streaming party. It is the Friday night party coming through here. For the 1-month anniversary. So yes, welcome everyone to the party. Welcome to the party. Yeah, target to the downside for VeChain would be that 10 cents and 58 there. So yeah, pretty crucial point. Let me jump to let's jump to Atom coming through here. Atom coming through here. Let's have a little look coming through here for Atom on Cosmos there. And yeah, I mean, it's looking still bearish. Everything's bearish right now. I hate to say it. Everything is looking pretty bearish. Not very good at all. Let's jump to a bigger time frame so we can get a bit of a better gauge coming through here. But yeah, we're just seeing we got high lows coming through. It's not bad, but the lower lows are just strong. They're so strong, guys. They are strong. So it's in terms of progressing to the upside from here, it's not looking great because obviously look at this downtrend. Obviously that's down to Bitcoin dominance coming through here, smashing it, smashing levels coming through here, bringing all the prices of the alts down. So yeah, it's not great in terms of lower levels to aim for. We are testing a pretty crucial one coming through here at this point in time. That's sat at around that $12.08 there. So we are sat around that point there. So yeah, hopefully we can find a bounce point from there. And if we do have pretty crucial levels of resistance coming through in terms of moving average coming through it. And we do obviously have another horizontal level resistance at $12.53 there. Maybe I should slow down a bit. It might help my chest out a bit because, oh God, I'm in agony right now, I must say. But yeah, if we do lose this 12 cent and $12.08 there, we could be looking at coming down and seeing this 11 cents and 44 there in terms of a level of support that we do need to think about there for Cosmos. In terms of the RSI right now, we're near enough oversold, guys. We're near enough oversold. Cheers, mate. Nice to see you for the party here. We're near enough oversold here. So that does mean if we do get to that oversold point, we're looking for that buyback. So yeah, I'm going to have to slow down, guys. Having chest pains and it's not good. So yeah, we are looking for a buyback here if we do get to this oversold point for Cosmos. And that would be very good indeed. Having chest pains at my own party. How gutting. But yeah, that does obviously mean if we do come down to this sort of level here on the 4-hourly time frame around that $11.44 there, we could be looking at a bounce point in terms of a buyback period on the RSI here. So yeah, a few things to think about there for Cosmos. Atom, right? But yeah, in my opinion, bullish or bearish, it's looking pretty goddamn bearish right now. Done with Atom right now. Let's go to cards. I'm not really sure on this one. Someone requested it earlier. Let's have a little look. I mean, yeah. It's not a Binance, so it's going to be one of those coins that just goes down, just goes down right now. We haven't seen a bounce off the low point coming through here, which isn't so bad in terms of a level of support. But yeah, in terms of a downwards sloping trend, downward sloping resistance line we've got playing out is this one coming through here, right? Pretty dominant indeed. So if we are going to look for that progression to the upside, which is pretty highly unlikely right now, considering the downtrend which we're being a part of, and breathe. So should we be worried about you? No, bro, I'm cool, bro. I'd end the stream if if the chest pains were that bad. I had them early after my stream, but I think it's just getting used to talking continuously for 4 hours. So yeah, I'm fine, guys. Absolutely fine. So yeah, at this point in time, we have got this rising wedge coming to the downside here, this falling wedge coming to the downside here. I'm just going to take a quick break, guys. I will be back shortly. Rest assured, I am okay. I will be back. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. Apologies for that. Yeah, I think I am going to actually end the stream now, guys. I'm not feeling too well. Annoying, because I know it is the anniversary party, and it is great having all you guys here, and I do appreciate all the support. But I did stream for 4 hours this morning, and I've just hit that. It's like 5 hours and 15-minute mark. So yeah, my body's pretty much taking a toll on me here. So I'm going to take I'm gonna basically chill out here, and yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. But hopefully I'll get a video out for you tomorrow, guys. I need to remember to just rest a bit, right? But yeah, thanks ever so much for your support, guys. Does really mean a lot, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in another video. Peace out and goodbye from Crypto Chester.